Hello everybody, it's me Lola. How are you today? What's going on? Not much here, but it's Friday. Here's the new canvas that I started for the Memory Keeper event. I will put a link below because I cannot remember the group at all. So this is my memory of Gino, my one baby boy cat. He's massive now. But anyways, my memory is of when they were born and how cute they were and how special they were and how it was just amazing to see kittens grow and learn and figure out who they are. I suppose it's the same thing as raising kids. I don't know. So, that's my story. Oh, what's been going on? I don't think I made a video yesterday, did I? Yesterday was Thursday. What did we do? Oh, we went to the library because we had to... I don't know what that noise is. We went to the library because we had to print a resume. The boyfriend is applying for a different job. Either he gets it or he doesn't. At least he has a job to go to right now, so we're not, like, desperate. What else did we do? Came home. I made roast with carrots and potatoes. That was alright. It needed a little bit more flavor. I don't like the meat. Whatever. I don't like meat. I'm not a vegetarian, but I don't like meat. The cat is playing with something under the table. Oh, a rock. Hold on. Alright. That's under control. The cat found 3 of my rocks on the floor. The other day they knocked my container of rocks off of the shelf. So now I'll be finding rocks for the next 5 weeks. So back to yesterday. I worked on my sweater. I think I have about 10 or 11 inches done. I need 14, possibly more. It's going faster than I thought it would. What else did we do? Oh, yesterday we went for a walk. 1.4 miles. Took us 46 minutes. My speed was faster than the other day by 4 minutes. And then I diamond painted a little to finish my witch. I might add a photo of that, but I might forget to. And then diamond painting with Coco had a live and I was there. And then I went to bed. And for some reason I woke up at 2:30 in the morning. So now it is, I don't know, 6:30 or something. And I've been awake for 72 hours. I am tired. The boyfriend only works until 1 tonight, so he will be home between 1 and 1:30, and that'll probably wake me up. Great. I don't sleep on the weekends. It really sucks. I sleep good on Sunday, though. So that was that. Today we went to Walmart to get dog food and a few groceries. I probably forgot stuff, because I always do. And then I went out to lunch. I am out to lunch, guys. No, I went out to lunch with another girl who I have been friends with for 40 years. She has the same name as me, which is kind of funny. They call her Big Girl and me Little Girl. And now my cat is trying to pull something off of the shelf. Hold on. Alright, I fixed that. So now what? I went out to lunch. We were, I don't know, maybe gone 2 or 3 hours. We talked about stuff. Nothing really. We are both friends with the addicted girl, so we chatted about that, and we're just, she said that she feels like we are left with nothing. Like, this person was there, and now this person is not, and there's a big hole, and because we're in our 40s, we'll never really get back what we had. And she asked me, why do people our age not have friends? Well, because we decided, because people have kids, people are having marriages, they're working, they're slaving away, they have no money, they have all these problems, and they turn inwards, and nobody has time for friends anymore. And then Also, when you're in school, you are kind of put into groups and you just kind of form bonds with people, right? It's not that you, when you're a kid, you don't go out and look for friends. You just sort of put together and you stick with the people that you like. So, at least I'm not the only one who feels like the way I do. Lunch was good. It was all right to go out. I didn't mind it. Me and this girl have been trying to go out since October. It is now April, so that might tell you a few things that I'm not going to say out loud, but whatever. Life happens. People get busy. Blah, blah, blah. It was 80 degrees yesterday when we went for our walk. That was hot. This is Canada, dude. My igloo is going to melt. Today when we were walking, we saw somebody, they had their air conditioner running. I thought, okay, that's a little extreme. It's still April. Just open your window. It was really windy. I'm not going to turn my air conditioner on until July. I always wait. I usually wait until it starts to affect the animals because I know they can't handle it like we can. My cat Milo always got sick in the summer. As soon as it started getting hot out, he just got sick all the time. So then we had to turn the air on for the kitty. That's what you call spoiled. What have I been watching? I've been watching a lot of lives. A lot of people are going live lately. It's just, oh, here's the live. Okay, everybody go to this other one. Oop, there's another live. Excuse me. Which is all right. Lives are pretty cool. It's like being in a group chat, but you get to watch something while it's going on. So you are kind of distracted, but then you got to catch up. And it's just fun. Everybody's so much fun. Everybody's so nice. There hasn't really been any trouble in the groups that I'm in, which I love. That's the way it should be. You shouldn't be afraid to go online thinking that there's going to be problems. You know, there always is. Always. There always will be. But in the few groups that I'm in now, there's not any trouble. And I love it. Everybody just kind of fits together, which is pretty amazing if you think about it, that there isn't any trouble and everybody is just so nice. Everybody gets excited when a new person comes in, which is cool. I have been watching the super condensed court case refresher of Karen Read. That case is just amazing. I never got into it. I must have been watching something else at the time when it happened, but I just can't believe, well, I can believe, but I can't believe I don't want to say conspiracies, but how is the jury not seeing what really happened? Is the jury being paid by the police too? Makes you kind of wonder. I haven't watched that's the cops going by, sorry. Oh, there's another one. I haven't watched her second trial. I still have to catch up on that. Crafter Shells is watching the case. And every day during not during hers, but during the lunch hour, she does her live. And then I said, hey, I'm going to try to catch up so we can chat about it. Well, I got a lot to say. I'm not going to say it here, but I have a lot to say. When we went grocery shopping today, the prices weren't that bad. I got 3 pounds of meat for 3 pounds of hamburger for $6.80. So I bought 2 of them. So that's 6 pounds for $12, which we all know my story about hamburger last week. So this is much better, much better. I don't think I bought anything spectacular to eat this week. Just the same stuff. I bought almond milk. I was buying this one almond milk and it kind of tasted plasticky, so I switched brands. I'm going to see if that's better. I was going to buy coconut milk, but there's no vitamin D in it. There's no vitamins at all in it. I was drinking soy milk, and it kind of tastes like chemicals. I also don't like that it tastes like vanilla. I don't know why it tastes like vanilla. I had it yesterday with my roast, and it was just like, nope. Plus, so I had, my stomach hurt 2 or 3 times this week, and I think it's the days that I was drinking the soy milk. So maybe there's too much oil in it or something. I don't know. I'm going to see how the almond milk goes. See if that helps. See if it's any less vanilla-y. It tastes like melted ice cream, and I don't want that when I'm having dinner. Spaghetti and a melted ice cream do not go together. The kitties are fine today. The cats are fine. There's no drama. The dog's all right. He's a little bit annoying, but that's how he is. I think he's coming over here to talk to me. I didn't see the kittens today, but I haven't really been paying attention. I haven't seen them move in Gina's belly, but that's okay. I will see them soon enough. I think I did the calculations, and they are due May 4th. So that gives us another 2 weeks. And then I'll get the playpen out, set up the nursery, get the blankets out. Hope she doesn't have the kittens in my bed. She had kittens in my bed before. And right after she had them, for about the next week, she kept bringing the kittens back into my bed, under the blankets. Well, it was bad because we didn't know they were there. So then when you go to bed, or when you go to sit on the bed, oh, you gotta look for kittens. No matter what. If she wasn't hiding them in the bed, she was hiding them in the towel drawer, which was even worse because we would close the drawer, and then she wouldn't be able to get at them. And all you would hear is this meow, meow, meow. Kittens can be extremely loud. Gina was a loud one. I fed her when she was a baby. She wouldn't eat. Her mom had to feed her. I had to feed her. And she still wasn't gaining weight. And she was so skinny. I was afraid I was going to lose her. But now she's a big old fat girl. She survived. Monday is the election in Canada. I'm stressed out. I'm anxious. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. It's a 50-50 chance right now, and I don't know. I just don't know. We're going to vote Monday morning and find out probably around 7:30 what happens. So in Canada, I don't know if it's like this in the States, but it's whoever gets the majority of the seats first wins. So it's not Canada as a whole that really matters. So BC's vote is not going to matter. It's pretty much the Maritime provinces, Quebec and Ontario, that decide. And then Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, the rest of them, they kind of trickle in. And then BC at the last. So let's hope that the Maritimes people and Quebec and Ontario pick the right person. That's all we can hope for, because I can't say nothing. It's supposed to be raining right now. The map says it's raining. It's not. It got really dark out. But I don't think it's raining. I hope it doesn't rain and then get humid out. I think it's supposed to rain all weekend and be a little bit colder than 80 degrees. Today it was only 72, I think, which was perfect. You would think after me being cold all winter that I would be like, hey, 72 is pretty good. But it's a little bit hot. It's funny how 70 is cold, 72 is hot. Just wait till it gets to 150. I can't imagine. There's supposed to be a heat dome over North America this year. Does anybody remember when we had that before? Where it was just like 120 during the day and night. It never cooled down until October. That was bad. That was bad. Health-wise, I've been okay. I've had a headache when I wake up in the morning again. I'm pretty sure it's allergies because when I take, so I doubled my allergy medicine and I'm taking 2 Dristan as well. That's another sinus medication. And it's mostly helping my headache. It goes away enough so I can walk. And then, yeah, probably about 8 or 9 hours after I take the pills, it starts to come back. So it's got to be allergies. What an awful thing, allergies. Like, the plants and the flowers are so pretty. The neighbor has their tulip tree growing. And then all the leaves are going to fall soon. It's so pretty the very first day they fall. And then after that, the leaves turn brown and ugly, but they're so pretty. I love that tree. My yard is full of dandelions. I'll have to get a photo tomorrow before we cut it. I need a pet goat because this grass grows massively. I'm not going to have a yard for very much longer. There is a house being built in my backyard, so I suppose I should enjoy these mutant dandelions while I still have them. I don't know when the digging will start. I thought it would have been started by now, but we shall see. Construction in my backyard is going to be so messy. All I keep thinking about is the rain and the mud, and the dog has to go outside, and the dog's going to go outside, and he's going to bark at the workers, and it's going to be noisy all day, and I don't like people being in my backyard. I won't be able to go outside and sit in the sun. Also, we have to park somewhere else. We can't even use my driveway for the months that they're going to be doing construction. So that part kind of is crappy. Oh, well, what are you going to do? I don't own the house. I don't own the land. The landlord needs to make money. So he's going to build a house and rent it. So I can't say nothing. I mean, congratulations. Good for you that you can afford to own 15 houses and whatever. I hope the neighbors, the new people that move in, are good. I hope they're quiet, mind their own business, because I don't like neighbors. And now I will have 3 neighbors. I'll have one on each side and one in the back of me. That is too many people. I live in Canada and there's a housing shortage of like a bazillion houses, so I mean, I can't complain. People need to live somewhere, right? So what is everybody doing for the weekend? I have no clue. I hope nothing. It would be nice to just sit, watch TV, do nothing. I know that won't happen because there's nothing on TV, first of all. I don't know. I don't have any plans. Just to work on this canvas. I'd like to get as much as I could done this weekend. We shall see. I was pretty slow today. I only got this corner done. And I worked on it for about half an hour. You know what I did though? So the tendon in my left arm, thankfully not my writing hand. The tendon in my left arm is ripped because I kept falling. I fell over, I don't know, 4 or 5 times because my leg kept giving out. Anyway, since I've been walking the dog, my shoulder really hurts. I don't know if it's from swinging my arms for walking, right? Because when I walk at Walmart, I just push the cart so my arm's not moving. Or if it is from walking the dog, because I have to hold my arm a different way. But either way, it really hurts. Feels like somebody put a screw into the side of my arm, the top of my arm, right underneath my shoulder bone. It just hurts. Hurts. I still have all the range of motion in my shoulder though. So at least there's that. When I ripped my tendon, I couldn't lift my arm past my belly button, and I couldn't put it behind me at all. I couldn't put it straight out. I couldn't do anything really. It's gotten better. I would like to start exercising, but I'm afraid that the very first time that I lift something, it's just gonna screw up my arm again. I can't have surgery on it because they won't put me to sleep. So I just kind of live with it. I don't know. I should probably ice it though. I'll have to figure out. Maybe I could like tape my arm down the next time I take the dog for a walk. I'll tape my arm to my side and just walk the dog with one arm. And everybody will see me walking and say, what the heck is that girl doing? Oh, if it rains this weekend, we won't be able to go for a walk. So I'll be able to tell if it gets better. Maybe it is for walking. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not even a doctor on YouTube. Here's some good news. So tomorrow I might get my Temu package. Yay! That's one of two, which is pretty cool because I ordered it last Friday, and it cleared customs today, and I live about 45 minutes from where custom is, so that's pretty cool. If I don't get it tomorrow, I'll definitely get it Monday, and maybe I'll do a video. I haven't done a video yet for Temu because I haven't ordered from them since January, I think. So that's exciting. I have that to look forward to. Next week is payday. Next week I have a breathing test. Maybe I'll take you along for that. We'll see. I think that's it for next week. Next week's pretty easy. I like weeks like that. This week went fast. I can't believe it's Friday already. Even on Wednesday, we were like, wow, it's Wednesday already. Some weeks, yesterday was kind of slow. I remember looking at the clock and I'm like, oh, it's 6 o'clock. And then an hour later, it was like 6:05. And I'm like, okay, this is weird. That's what happens when you're waiting for stuff, right? Even right now, what time is it? Oh, it's almost 7 o'clock. That's good. I can go to bed in an hour. Today kind of went fast, but it's because I was busy, right? I was out for lunch. And then I came home and I walked the dog. So there was like 3 or 4 hours altogether. I don't mind days like that. I don't think I could do that every day. I would just need to chill. Some people are busy all day. All day. I don't get it. When do they have time to breathe? Oh, this morning when I let the dog out at 7:30, I saw these birds in my neighbor's yard, and I'm like, what the heck is that? And then I realized it was the neighbor across the street. How far away are they? So two houses on my side, one house on the other side of the street. They're chickens. There was chickens in the alley. I thought there was only 2, and there ended up being 4. I'll include a video of that. The funny thing is, we live uptown, and these people have chickens roaming. I feel like Tony Soprano. Do you remember when he kept seeing, I think it was the duck, right? Maybe it was a chicken. But he kept seeing this bird, and everybody thought he was crazy, and he's like, no, there it is, there's the bird. That's what I felt like. I knew the neighbor had chickens, but I just didn't. It was 7:30 in the morning. I didn't comprehend it. To be fair, we had 6 chickens. 7 years ago, 2018. 2016 to 18, we had chickens, and they used to get out in the alley. But I had them fenced in. There was always this one stupid chicken. She was always trying to get away. People would come to my door and say, I think your chicken's in the alley. And I would say, thank you for not capturing it and eating it for dinner. So I guess that's all from me. Everybody have a good Friday. Have a good weekend. Maybe I'll see you around. I probably will. If you could you like my video? If you stayed this long. If you stayed this long, put a purple heart in the chat. I'm just interested. And I think that's it. Everybody have a good day. I'll show you a video of the chickens. And then we will have a word from our sponsor. Thanks, guys. See you later. Bye. Now there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a cat. That was orangey. Watch the chicken cross the road. There they go. They're gonna cross the road. Oh dear. A little baby. Look at how little baby he is. But there they go. Bye. What do you have to say today? You want out? You want to go outside? Yes? You think everybody should go outside? Yeah? You want to put your necklace on?